Hi there everyone, today I'm going to be doing a showcase of the Darkvoid tournament. Now this, like my event video which I posted yesterday I think, or today, depending on where you are, I'm using a relic build, if that's what you want to call it. I'm using the artifact banner and I've got a legendary curio. I've got no jewels on the class, so yeah, the biggest difference for me, well obviously the damage output and such is a lot lower. The biggest difference for me which I noticed is the lifesteal. I actually don't heal at all while playing, which is really weird for me, and so I do use some rejuvenation potions just to keep myself topped up. In one challenge specifically, I level 120 using the same build, exact same build as I did in my event running video, and it's what I'll actually be using in all things from now on. In terms of skill runes, I do have legendary skill runes because I am still testing them out. The main one here which I'm using is Storm Ward. It's on the protection bubble skill, and it was awesome. Unfortunately they nerfed it and I didn't get any footage of it before the nerf. It now does 1/10 of the damage it used to. It does about 6,000, this is at maximum legendary, it does 6,000 damage, really quick hits on all enemies around you, while it's on, it used to do 60,000. It was like doing basic attacks on all the enemies around you at once. It was incredible, just took down all small melee enemies. Brilliant. It made me whiz through this tournament really easily on relic gear. Unfortunately it's now been nerfed, and so you won't be able to see that or experience it yourself. But it's still a little bit of a help. It's just, I'd now say it's not really worth getting this skill rune up massively. I mean, get it to fine level 10, but not anywhere beyond there you're kind of wasting your resources probably. I don't have Frostdrake, which does make a couple of challenges a little bit harder. The rewards for this one, we have a banner, as I already explained. It's got crit damage and crit chance, quite nice, no attack speed, but crit damage really helps on the damage output, and crit chance, if you're low on crit chance, obviously it helps out. The chest, it says a chest here is the reward. It was actually Scourge Dragon Claws, but unfortunately there was a little bit of a mess up there. For whatever reason the game was bugging with that. You couldn't claim the reward, so they switched it to the chest and they put the Dragon Claw as an achievement reward. So we actually got both, which was quite nice. So while I'm playing through this, like the last tournament video, I'm going to be mainly just talking about random stuff. I'm not really going to comment on what I'm playing. Hopefully I won't get many deaths. I ran through the challenges first of all just before making this video, had no deaths, so I shouldn't have a problem, but I always say that and then I go and make the video and I die. So yeah, just to say also, this class has, this build thing has lower attack speed than I'm used to, which is fine most of the time, but actually what I notice most of all is because of the mana per basic attack, I get mana back much slower than I'm used to. So I actually make a lot of, I run out of mana quite a bit, so I will be using potions for that. And yeah, if you're playing with low stats, then you can just replace that with honey wine or whatever you pick up in maps. So anyway, with all that said, I'm going to get into the just random chatter. In my last event, tournament showcase, I talked about the change happening to the arena matches with the haste modifier, whatever they called it. Anyway, basically it's a nerf into attack speed just for the arena, and I spoke very positively about it. I was hoping that it goes back more to how it was previously, with the enemies taking longer to kill and all that kind of stuff. From what I've seen so far, unfortunately that isn't the case. They still die quickly, I just attack a bit slower. But anyway, I'll stick with it and hope that it does improve. Oh, I thought it was a Frostdrake and it was going to come up here. Oh well. Yeah, so what I'm going to talk about in this tournament showcase is going to be, gotta remember now, I'm going to be, skill room predictions, and then I'm going to be talking about a little bit about crit damage and how that kind of plays in. I'm going to be making a thread at some point about how some of the stats work in the game. I'm not really sure when I'm going to be making it, or what stats I'm going to include in that specifically. But crit damage is going to be one of them, because I think it's kind of an undervalued skill in the community. Yeah, those two knights, I don't think they respawn, so I'm going to try and take them down. I just powered them up though, which is going to make this a bit tougher. This challenge isn't too tough. Generally, if you have enough damage output, you can take down the boss quickly. I'm just going to use a bit of Storm Ward here. Look at that, look at that. Or when that was doing 60,000, you just wiped out all the enemies. It was brilliant. But even so, it did quite a lot of good damage there. Yeah, but unfortunately that's a legendary, so you won't really get that in the proper game, which is a big shame about skill runes. So anyway, I made a post on the forum about my speculations of what the content is going to be over the next few months. You may have noticed that they actually tie in the content, the element that's out at the moment, with the specific month. They do it by month, so it's in August. Oh no, come on, it was too slow. It did the animation of a zap. Anyway, so in August they had fire events, which seems very fitting. It's in August, you think that's sort of, you know, hottest summery month of the year, whatever. And then, even though July is, but you know, then in September they had storm events, which again seems fitting. I think that's meant to be the stormiest month of the year, at least in the Western Hemisphere. If not, begins with an S. So yeah. I'm not one for conspiracy theories, but they seem to a little bit like that. And then October, it's got Halloween, so they did shadow events. Next month is November, and it's going to be Earth events. And then I would hazard a guess that the month after that, December with Christmas, is going to be ice events. It was ice events last year actually, although back then they didn't have elements in the game, so it wasn't actually ice type enemies that were weak to fire. But yeah, they were ice style enemies, and actually those were my favourites, so I'm looking forward to that a lot. But yeah, so now for this, I actually like to get in close. Oh, why did I use Stormwood there? I didn't mean to. I like to get in close because when he makes the eggs, it's really cool how the Stormward killed them all. But yeah, I've been having fun with Stormward. Really good, really good. Fun skill rune if it's not even damaging. But anyway, you can also get loads of. I'm gonna try and get loads of spiders on this one, and then I'll see if I can take them all down. Because look how many spiders there are already. Yeah. So what was I saying? Yeah, December ice enemies. So yeah, they're going to be doing that, and then afterwards, I reckon it's going to be light type. Oh, it doesn't seem to make any more. Okay, I reckon it's light type enemies, and that's because it's the only skill which hasn't been, the only element which hasn't been done yet. Yeah, you can see there. Look at that. I mean, it just nearly killed all of them. Which, for a protection skill, that's pretty good. Like fireball will take them down. I mean, yeah, fireball will take them down. But it's fun. The Storm Ward, you can just run through fully protected and kill them all like that. Yeah. It's awesome stuff, and actually in this this challenge I had to take it off because this one can get really tricky. I didn't find it tricky when I was playing with my normal class, but when you don't have high damage output and you enrage the bosses, they can do some serious damage. You want to really target a specific one of the bosses, get his health right down. It's good to get 2 drakes on him right at the beginning here. You can see here though I'm struggling even now. Like, oh, I hit Thunderbolt on the wrong boss there. 2 enraged. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna die lots, but we'll just show this anyway. I think they one-shot me when they get tough. Yeah, look at that. I mean, wow, so powerful. But yeah, I didn't find this hard at all when I was playing with my normal class. Oh, come on, is it on? No, I'm just gonna die. Alright, I'm sorry about this. Let's just skip to the next challenge. So going back to what I was saying, the reason why I wanted to look at what elements were coming out next is because skill runes tie in with it. So for each element that comes out. Oh, what? No. Okay. I got killed by the thing. Normally this Storm Ward will kill them. It's been nerfed too much. It's sad. Oh no, we're gonna have this problem. I hate this problem in this challenge. Let me touch one, please, please. Is it still going to be hurting me? Oh wow, it's actually kept that one out then. Okay. Anyway, going back to what I was saying, the skill runes, they tie in with the element of content which is out, and so when we we have 3 skill runes left, which for the wizard are Breath of Fire, Mimic, and Polymorph. Now we're all excited for the Polymorph one because Polymorph is a terrible skill. We want to see what's going to happen to it. But yeah, I wonder if I can click this one. Does it work? Will it take it off? Yeah, we'll take the effect off. Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know that they actually would put out multiple ones and then you could click either one. That makes it a little bit easier. But I suppose you have to die for that. But yeah, anyway, this is the one which I have to heal lots in with potions because while Protection Bubble can protect from the damage completely, you do end up losing a bit of health over time, and when you've got no other way to heal, you've got to use potions really, which is kind of annoying. But yeah, you'll see me spamming them. So yeah, no, don't get this bug. Please, I'm ill. It's gonna work. Yeah, it's gonna work. All right. You might have noticed they got sort of flash screen bug. I'm not sure if that will show in the screen recorder, but yeah, the screen will flash and you can't do a single thing. It's a horrible, horrible bug to get. But yeah, anyway, carry on with what I was saying. So we've got Protection Bubble, sorry, Breath of Fire, Mimic, and Polymorph. Now, Breath of Fire is already fire, so because the one after Earth is going to be ice enemies, they're going to bring out 2 fire skill runes for that. I doubt they're going to do it on Breath of Fire. So, I reckon it's going to have a lightning skill rune, and it's going to be the next one. So a lightning skill rune on Breath of Fire sounds pretty cool, especially that, well for me, I would say it's especially exciting because we've got lightning on Incinerate now. Well, actually, they'll both have fire and lightning on them. So in terms of what duels to get up to increase your elemental damage, this one is stupidly easy. I don't know why I just died. His stamp on the floor there does a sort of projectile all around. Normally I'll put out a Drake and just protect myself completely from it. But anyway, what was I saying? Both Breath of Fire and Incinerate will have lightning and fire as their 2 elements. So in terms of duels, those are the 2 big damage output skills on the wizard, and so you can focus on storm and fire duels, and yeah, actually be able to do a lot of damage in both cases. If they do some change to Breath of Fire to make it viable in events, that would be brilliant. And yeah, you should really consider those kind of duels. Then as for my predictions on Mimic and Polymorph, I'd say Mimic, probably you bring out some kind of fire mage who does extra damage with fire skills. Just my idea really. And then on Polymorph, maybe it'll turn them into sort of flaming sheep that run around and leave flame trails. It sounds, I came up with those ideas because that's not what I would do, but that's what I think they would actually put into the game. So yeah, hopefully we'll see something like that coming over the next month or 2. I'm excited, if you're not. I've always wanted a change coming to Polymorph. It needs a revamp. Yeah, so this challenge actually is made a lot easier if you have Frost Drakes. It was a hard challenge from before, but now because the Frost Drakes follow you, you can put them down, and the boss will spend so long trying to catch up with the Frost Drakes, and then do some slow skill. He'll basically be stuck there. You can see with the Fire Drakes, he's stuck up there, not really doing much. His skills do a ton of damage, so he will take down the Drakes. But yeah, if you have Frost ones, then he'll actually have to chase after them first before you can even do anything. It makes it really easy compared to what it used to be. And yeah, interesting fact, if you die in this one, you'll actually be put, you'll reset the timers of all these projectile things, so then they'll have to, they'll all fire off at exactly the same time. It can make the challenge really quite tough. But yeah, we're running out of time here, so you're not going to see the end of this challenge unless I do it right now. Yes. Alright, okay, and we're going to skip to the next challenge now. So after that perfect 15-minute finish, I've actually finished what I wanted to say about skill rings and stuff. Over the next 2 challenges, I'm going to be talking about my uploading schedule. Now, basically, in previous times, I was trying to get out the tournament video at the end of the tournament and the event video on the first Sunday when I do the run. Now, because I have access to this account, which I can do pretty much whatever I want, whenever I want, I'm actually going to be doing the tournament video and the event video the first weekend of them both coming out. The tournament video will have all the challenges in, even though they haven't been released. I'm going to play them, and yeah, so that's my plan. And then on the other weekend, because each one goes for 2 weeks, on the off weekend I'm going to be doing a bonus video of basically whatever I want. Now, I won't release what these are. They're... Okay, I shouldn't have died there. There was a tower down here which fired a shadow bolt. I had no idea it was going to come. It's kind of disappointing. But anyway, so I won't tell you what they're going to be. They're going to be fun challenge, some challenge videos, some... I just gave a little hint there. Some showcase videos of different things. Hopefully you like them. I do plan for them to be a lot more enjoyable than some of these other videos. People ask for event running videos and tournament running videos all the time, so that's why I do them. But I do like the freedom of just being able to do whatever I want. That's why I want to be able to just talk in these showcase videos, because yeah, I write a lot on the forums anyway. But it's good having my own sort of freedom. That's what making videos on YouTube is all about. Be able to express yourself and talk your own stuff. So anyway, that's the plan. I'm going to be doing some fun videos where I do challenges, showing different things which you wouldn't normally be able to show, and I'm messing up in this challenge. Yeah, what I like to do is put the drakes down below to draw out the boss, and then basically I can actually find them up here. I've never done that before. Why didn't I think of that? But yeah, so I used to do that and then take down one of that serpent thing, and then basically keep the drakes coming down and attack the boss while he's at the bottom of the screen. You know, it's making the most of my range. Anyway, so the video which is going to be coming out next week is going to be a little bit on the dragons. I kind of I said I'm not gonna spoil them, but yeah, basically I've been meaning to do a lot of stuff on dragons. My guides are very outdated, needs updating on a lot of the dragon stuff. Really, it's because I've been bogged down with a lot of things that I've got to do. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to be doing that, showing the dragons, and I really need to get some gameplay with them, as in footage and just general tips and stuff. But yeah, the dragons are cool. I will say, from my experience with them so far, they really only get useful when you get them to artifact and relic quality, and even artifacts sort of add a push. But yeah, anyway, the relic dragons are good if we can get them. And as for tips on how to evolve your dragons, if you're having trouble saving up the silver, do look on the forum. There's stuff being talked about on how to do it there. It is possible, maybe, but it's tricky, and I'd like it to get addressed because it just seems the system doesn't quite go together with everything. But anyway, so that was the final challenge. That last boss, for whatever reason, he has a lot of health, tons of health. If you notice the difference between him and the previous boss, he has so much more. The fight itself is easier, but yeah, it just takes a really long time to take down. Anyway, that was the tournament showcase. I hope you enjoyed it. Let's have a look at what I got from this last one. Did I get a relic? Oh, what's this going? Oh no, it's done. Okay, don't look at that. Don't look at that. Yeah, I've got a load of stuff. I got the artifact jewel. Anyway, that's cool. So I'll see you soon in the next one. If anyone knows this piece of item piece, it is a very good item piece, and congrats to you if you've got it. I will see you in a video soon. Actually, next weekend I will hold to that. Next Saturday I should be bringing up a video on dragons.